Hi, this is Rebecca Gellingsher. I am very happy to have you on my channel. I am a career coach. I help people find jobs and I help people who are typically struggling to be takers because I find it very common in corporate hostile environment to see takers in leadership positions, whereas givers have a really difficult time being self-centered, self-focused. Self-promoting themselves is a big challenge for them. So I usually equip them with the tools that takers use to achieve what they want to achieve professionally and grow their careers internationally. Now, we all know takers and we've seen them at work. And I just want to unmask a few of their qualities. They're actually qualities, even if they don't sound great. So typically they like to tilt reciprocity to their own interests, so in their own favor. They want to benefit themselves over others. They want to appear better than others. They want to prove their competence and self-promote to make sure that they get the credit for their efforts, even if they don't put in as much effort as, even if they don't put in as much work, really. They get a lot of the credit that should go to most of the givers in the team. And the other thing that I've noticed is that they are very cautious and self-protective. And these are important things that we need to develop, we givers. I consider myself to be a giver, but I know how to take when I have to take, and that's really important. This is what I want to teach you this. Even if you don't want to play the game, I have a lot of my clients who tell me, I don't want to play this game, I just want to be natural, I just want to be me. That's fine, but you got to know that everybody out there, especially in the recruitment world, they're playing. They're not wasting time. And just be aware of what you may lose by not playing. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Now, most work environments, most corporation, they favor the traits, the attributes of takers. And usually they promote them. They hire them, they encourage them to grow in their companies, even if they're not the doers, right? Now, if you're a giver and you want to grow a lot and aggressively in a hostile corporate environment, you won't last long unless you use some of the tools that takers use in order to get to the top. Now, let's just pause here for a second. What I tend to notice with my clients is that they have a very hard time asking for help. Now, I've discovered that networking is a lot easier than it seems, especially on LinkedIn, because you don't really have to face anyone. You can just do it all online. The good news here is that takers, just like givers, they like to help. What I usually tell my clients is people don't like to help, but they love to give opinion. That's true as well. But takers will help if somehow it will benefit them, okay? So you must know that they do help, but they will do it strategically. Givers won't be so strategic about helping others. So of course, if you are networking with a giver, it's going to be a lot easier. What I want to explain to you today is ask for help, because everybody actually does provide help, as long as it's either strategic, for a taker, of course, it has to be strategic in a way, and it has to somehow benefit them. And it has to be very specific. You can't just say, help me find a job. It has to be a very specific request. And usually a request for advice works better than asking simply for a job or an interview. I will teach you those tools in another video when we will talk about networking effectively, online and offline, because two different strategies. So stay tuned, and I hope you can subscribe to my channel, visit my webpage. I am also the owner of a group on Facebook called Career Networking for Women. So if you want to join us, I promote a different woman every Wednesday because I think people have a hard time promoting themselves on social media. Not true, not true. Some people do it very well, but those who should don't. And then I help them do it, especially young entrepreneurs, mompreneurs, expatpreneurs. I love to promote these people. So for now, just do something scary today. Every day, do something that scares you, and you will get very close to your professional goals and maybe even personal goals. See you soon. Bye.